iron in their soul. What's up, YouTube? This is Iron and Soul, back today with another video. Please subscribe to my channel, like this video, leave a comment, let me know what you think about my content. Also, for those of you who are new to my content, please follow me over on Instagram as well at The King Jabez. It will be greatly appreciated. I want to talk about, in today's video, one of my favorite players growing up, pro NFL player, Deion Sanders. Deion Sanders' prime time was very popular, as you might imagine, from a retired Hall of Fame player. Back when I was, playing Pop Warner football as a boy, it was a known thing. Most of the boys wanted to get the Deion Sanders cleats, the Nikes, prime time, and just the whole aura he had, the energy he carried himself with in NFL, with the swagger, with the gold chains, the big black shades, the fancy clothes, fancy cars, the dancing to the end zone, high stepping into the end zone. I remember watching ESPN as a boy growing up, just watching them, and it was like a movie. It was prime time. It was a show, and you would click on, turn to ESPN, and you would see Deion Sanders high stepping into the end zone. So it was just very entertaining. Just the level of skill he had, the talent, the speed, and just the dominance he had as a cornerback in the NFL, starting out with the Atlanta Falcons, eventually going to play for the Dallas Cowboys. I believe he played for someone else too. I can't think of the team right now. But I'm thinking about, in direct context, the Dallas Cowboys as well as the Atlanta Falcons. San Francisco. I knew I'll call it eventually. He also played for the San Francisco 49ers as well for a few seasons. And so someone who had a great, legendary career, Hall of Fame cornerback, well-deserved. And he is now a man 55 years of age who has a son who was the starting quarterback for Jackson State, who's playing very well. He went to a historically black college university, and he's the head coach and just really took on a role where he, of course, received a lot of criticism. At first year wasn't as successful as he wanted to be. But this year they're about batting 1,000. They're doing very well, winning games. They have black celebrities who are celebrating them and supporting as well. I believe Gilla the Kid was in one of the games recently. One of the rappers, I can't call his name right now, came to the game and after the game gave Deion Sanders a ring as a gift. And just, all of the excitement and the life he's bringing to Jackson State University. And so I think about something I saw on his Instagram page just today that really disturbed me. And something I want to talk about with me having an audience of primarily men 18 to 34 years of age. Again, I was watching his Instagram page and he had a post up about 2-minute video, and he was just explaining or expressing how it's been his pre-game routine. Used to be to run around the field, but for those who don't know, he had some, I think a surgery. I can't remember if it was his ankle or knee, whatever it was. I can't give you the exact part of his leg is giving him trouble. But because of that, he now walks around the field before the game. It's his pre-game routine. Well, in this particular game, he walked past the opposing team, Alabama State. And I was very disappointed in how these men responded to Deion Sanders. I'm going to call you what you are. We're not going to talk about that young man stuff because that's we're talking about, high school, 12 years old, 13 years old, junior high school, 15, 16. No, you're a college, you are a man. You understand? So these men, black men, were calling him a hoe nigga and a B nigga and all this stuff. I mean, just as disrespectful as you can be. I could not imagine, bro, when I played, guys know who follow my content, I played college basketball Division II for 4 years. I was never disrespectful to an opposing coach. I live by a principle called honor. I believe in respect, and I believe in giving respect to whom respect is due. And it's just certain things you don't do as a man, bro. You don't curse at a 55-year-old man who has proven himself in every category that you are now trying to prove yourself in. Deion Sanders went to college. Deion Sanders went to the NFL and dominated at the highest level. And he is now, or has now raised a son who's a man now, playing football at a high level, wealthy, successful, and something, a person rather, that can teach you a whole lot. And to be, 18, 19, 20 years old, talking to a man of that caliber like that concerns me. And that tells me that is how some of our men are thinking. Not all of you. Okay, of course, all of you don't think that way. I'm sure a lot of you guys thought that was foul too. If you saw it. If you want to see the video, it's on Deion Sanders' Instagram page. You can watch the video. And it's very disappointing to see men not give respect to the previous generation of men, the elders. And now we're talking about, to me, this is a lot deeper than just a football game. That came from a place. That's the way these men were thinking. And that tells me, or that reveals to me, something that I already know, to be honest. And this is the state of our men in the black community. A lot of us have no respect for men. That goes for the men as well as the women. We have a culture that has been created over decades that has fostered this disregard and disrespect for a black man. It's a shame. And this is one concrete reason, not all reasons, but this is one reason why we as African Americans are so messed up. I'm gonna be honest. I know some of you guys not gonna like this and you're gonna unfollow me. I don't care. If you unfollow me because of this, good riddance. You did? I'm not gonna bite my tongue, homie. If you can't respect somebody and earn respect, I don't want you following me, player. You understand me? This ain't cool, man. And if you think this is cool, bro, you following the wrong man. If you think this is cool, then you should not be following me, brother. This content ain't for you, player. God bless you. I don't wish any harm on you or nothing like that. I hope you figure it out, but your mind ain't right. This is a problem. And I hate to always say what I did, but I'm gonna say it anyway. What I did, I was respectful. I didn't respect no coach. I didn't talk to my grandfather like that, or my father, or older men who I had respect for. There are certain things you just don't do, man. And that was just foul. To call Deion Sanders a coach, somebody who has a son your age, a whole nigga or a big nigga, in front of everybody, you got some balls, bro. you got some nerves. And that tells me that you feel comfortable doing it for a reason, because somebody convinced you, whether it was your mama, your bitter mama, or whether it was your bitter auntie or your crazy sister, whoever it was, somebody convinced you that that's okay. And I can almost guarantee you, this is what I know about you. You're not that tough. Because if a white man had to walk by, a white coach, you wouldn't have said that, homeboy. We get big balls, we get real jazzy when we talk to another black person. I can almost guarantee you, if a white man would have walked by, a 55-year-old white man, you would have been quiet, put your head down. Because that's what you have been trained to do also by your mama. Huh? Your mama has trained you to fear a white man. So had that had been a 55-year-old white man, you wouldn't have said that, player. But because it was someone who looks like you, an older version of yourself, you showed no respect, which tells me you really have no respect for yourself. That's what that tells me. If you see an older version of yourself who has earned respect and you cannot respect that, sir, that means you really don't respect yourself. That's what that is. That is a form of self-hatred. And I'm going to tell you, man, that's sad, bro. That ain't cool. You want somebody calling your daddy a B nigga? And here's something else, guys, and I know, as you can tell, I'm kind of upset about this. Here's something else to add to this, man. This is what I believe. I believe, had that been a 55-year-old black woman, he wouldn't have said that. Oh, you ain't finna talk to mama like that. Mama would have got called ma'am and miss and all other terms or names of respect. I can almost guarantee you those same men, had that been a 55-year-old black woman, wouldn't have said that, man. But we have created this toxic culture within the black community where it is okay to disrespect the man. And that's not cool. That's backwards. And that's why, in my opinion, that's one reason why we are so messed up collectively as a race in America. I'm going to be honest with you. What race do you know that's doing well that doesn't respect their men? Give me one. Give me one race in America right now. You can't do it. You can't. Give me one race in America right now that consistently disrespects their men and they're doing well. I'm waiting on it. Give me one. You can't do it, can you? So I hope this brief message served as a word of wisdom, a word of knowledge, and hopefully something that gave you perspective. I hope that it will challenge you to show respect to those who earn respect. That's the bottom line. Give a man respect unless he carries himself in a way that proves he deserves to be treated a certain way. I'll leave it there. The spirit of dishonor is hurting our community. And so this dishonor that we have amongst ourselves as men is a problem. And if we cannot respect each other, why should other races respect us? It's that simple. If we want the respect of other men, that will never happen if we won't respect one another. Food for thought. This is your brother Iron the Soul. Please follow me on Instagram, The King Jabez. God bless. Peace.